When you call for just any ambulance service, you never know what you might get. But when you call Vital Care at 423-562-9370, you'll get an experienced staff, experienced and professional people who know what the word emergency really means. Don't just trust anyone. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. 562-9370. We still didn't hear anything on how the Blue Devils did in their scrimmage this past week, so I'm going to say they won 100-0 until someone can prove me wrong. They had another tournament this past weekend for Chris Marlowe, who is recovering from heart surgery. He's looking better. They had 6 teams who showed up from Tazewell, Knoxville, and 2 from La Follette. One even came up from Auburn, Alabama. They played a game Friday night, then one on Saturday, won both of them, and went home. They didn't feel the need to play anymore, I don't guess, but it wasn't as big a tournament as the one they had previously, but still Chris thanks everyone for their support during his time of need. Now the Cougars are getting ready to hit someone else for real, somebody in a different uniform, and they want to make it count. And they'll get their chance this Friday night. Friday's around the corner, folks. Justin Price is making preparations for Seymour. Now we'll have a preview of this game on Friday's Sports Report. Jellicoe too is getting ready for Williamsburg, just 6 miles up the road. Very close neighbors, and Williamsburg handed it to Jellicoe last year up at their place. So the Blue Devils want to make a better showing this time at home this Friday night. Now don't forget, you can follow the Cougars and the Blue Devils only exclusively on the WLAF Sports Network. So make a note of that, and if you don't know where it's at, just go to cougarsrock.net, click on the link on there, and it will take you right to the games. Saturday. If you think our lunch specials at the diner are great, then you ought to come in Saturday morning and enjoy their breakfast from 7 to 11. That's right, the same great quality they put into every Sunday lunch, they also put in their breakfast. So come in this Saturday and see what I mean. The Diner on Jacksboro Pike, now serving breakfast every Saturday. From 7 to 11 a.m. That's only at the Diner on Jacksboro Pike. Call in or carry out today.
Thanks for watching my papa on WLAF.
Here we go!
Follow the Cougars all season long on the one and only 1450WLAF.com. It's that time of year again when the Campbell County Children's Center will have their annual co-ed softball tournament, and it will be again at Asbury Park the 24th and 25th of August. It will start that Friday at 6 p.m., and this year, according to Maggie Ishko, they're going to have a tribute to longtime friend and supporter of this event, Billy Cox, who, as you know, recently passed away. Billy was on the board, and he always did whatever he had to do to make sure that not only this was a success for the kids, but he simply done whatever he had to do to help the kids, period. And I know they will miss him, and as I miss Billy. He was a very good friend of mine as well. But it will kick off that Friday, the 24th, and we'll be there to cover it for WLAF and 1450 AM. Okay, now this Thursday at Jacksboro Middle School, they're going to have their jamboree, as you know. And here's the lineup of events that will take place. At 6 p.m., that's when it starts. Jacksboro Middle School JV will play La Follette Middle School JV only. And then at 6:45, Cumberland will take on La Follette Middle School. And then at 7:30, they will have the skills competition. And then after that, it's going to be probably the main event of the evening, the main game of the evening, the featured game of the evening. Jacksboro Middle School will take on Fulton. You know, Fulton's always got a good football team. So this should be a pretty good test for Jacksboro Middle School and Mike Miller and his staff. Hey, don't forget, it all starts at 6 p.m. at Jacksboro Middle School this Thursday night. Also, don't forget the Splash Park is open from Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So go on down today and cool off at the La Follette Splash Park. Now, we'll have a preview, as I said, of the Campbell County High School versus Seymour game on Friday, sports report, injury updates, and all of that. You know, as I said before, the players are ready to hit somebody other than their teammates. So Seymour had better pack a lunch, because this ain't the same bunch of Cougars they faced last year. Okay, that's all the local sports we've got for you today. I thank you for being with us. Hey, please go see our sponsors, and you stay tuned. There's a lot more to come right here on WLAF.